Hey there, Taurus, it's Sony. This is a Valentine's Day love reading. I will be asking the tarot cards about what your heart wants, why your heart wants it, how your heart can get what it wants, what makes your love so magical, and where to focus your magical love. I'll also be following up with a couple of oracle cards. But first we'll go ahead and start by picking those 5 special cards. So, what your heart wants. 8 of Wands. Why it wants it. Knight of Swords. How your heart can get what it wants. 9 of Cups. What makes your love magical. 4 of Wands. Where to focus your magical love. Page of Wands. And the underside of the deck, which I use as the influencing energy or lesson to be learned, is the 2 of Cups. So basically, relationships coming together, romantic love, platonic love, all sorts of love. So, what your heart wants, we have the 8 of Wands. So it seems that there is a target. Your heart has its heart eyes set upon, and you are going for it. It could be that you want some action, you want some communication with someone. Why your heart wants it, you have the Knight of Swords here. So it could be wanting to know the truth. It could be having something wrong that was righted. But how you can get what you want, or your heart can get what it wants, is the 9 of Cups, which is basically self-love, being happy with who you are, showing yourself consideration, compassion, and having enough for others, enough love for others to go around. What makes your love so magical? You have the 4 of Wands here, and it just seems that with your love, people feel that there's a sense of celebration, freedom, connection, and happiness. It feels like they have kind of made it, you know, they are where they want to be. And where to focus your magical love, you have the Page of Wands. So Page of Wands, that's self-expression, adventure, exploration. So really you focus your magical love everywhere and it will radiate. We'll go ahead and clarify the 8 of Wands for what your heart wants. You have the 9 of Swords and the 2 of Cups. So it might be that in the past you were kind of too much caught up in your head, really putting too much concern on things that were outside of your control, that really just drained you and created doubt and fear and anxiety. But it seems that it might have had to do with relationships. It might have affected relationships in the past. But it seems that this time, when we get over here to the 9 of Cups, it seems that you are more self-assured, and that won't really be a problem. Your heart doesn't want that to get in the way of what it wants. So here, why your heart wants what it wants? Basically, because it wants it. It's seeking truth. It's seeking making things right. It's basically just the way it should be, and your heart's going to fight for it. So I'm going to clarify this. You have the Page of Swords, and you have the Queen of Cups. So here, basically having this connection with others is something that with the Page of Swords, they're curious. They want to know. They want to learn. They want to learn about other people. They want to learn about themselves as well. And with the Queen of Cups, you have a lot of love to give, and it basically just can't go nowhere. It has to flow. Water has to flow. And it seems, Taurus, that even though your sign is more of an earth sign, I don't see any pentacles come out yet. It's pretty much cups and wands, a couple of swords, but it seems that you are very much want a connection with someone or something and the people around you. And you can get what you want by making sure that you are focusing on yourself first and foremost with this Nine of Cups. I'll go ahead and clarify that. You have the Sun and Two of Pentacles. So basically you can have whatever you want. You can have happiness, joy, success, enlightenment, and it seems that you always have someone else in mind. Maybe you know that you can have happiness and you want to share that with others. So with the Two of Pentacles, it's kind of negotiating and balancing things out. I'm going to go ahead and further clarify, but it seems that you really do want to have love. You have a lot of love to give, and that you have enough for others. But I'm going to further clarify this. And you have the Six of Swords. So it may be that you understand, perhaps back in the Nine of Swords over here, you understand what it's like when you can get in your own way, and that you are getting in a better place where you understand the importance of connections and the importance of self-love, and really that you are getting to a place, or you're already in a place where you can manage more than you thought you could before, and you want to be able to move that forward and possibly even help others, connect with others that way. What makes your love magical is this Four of Wands, which is basically all the happiness and celebration. You have Temperance, and you have Ten of Pentacles. So I kind of see Temperance as creating a peace on earth, heaven on earth, kind of creating what you want in terms of your environment. And with the Ten of Pentacles, it indicates that you can create the community that you want, the security you want, material wealth that you want. So with your love, and the Four of Wands representing your magical love, it seems that you are able to kind of take the situations that in the past might not have been so great and change them and create a whole new future for yourself, where there's more kind of balance and intention, focus on having the world that you want, and that you can share that with others. So it's part of what makes your love so magical. I'm going to further clarify with the Temperance there. And you have the Emperor. So again, it's kind of indicating that you are in charge of the world that you want to create, and you have decided that you want to create it with love and have an abundant kind of mindset so that you can have what you want. I'm going to further clarify. You have the Three of Swords. So I'm thinking with this Emperor and the Three of Swords here, that perhaps in your past you understood what it was like, where you were disappointed by how the household was ruled, or the authority over you. It really wasn't coming from a place of let's make everything about positivity, love, potential, and everyone succeeding. So, but I guess that's what makes your love so magical, is it really puts those types of situations, people who have had that type of experience, it really gives them a sense of comfort. And that's why, with you being in a good place, you can help these other people transition. With the Page of Wands over here, I'm saying how basically you can focus your love anywhere and it will just radiate. I'm going to further clarify that. Okay. We have the Ten of Swords, and you have the Page of Pentacles. Basically, the way I'm seeing this is that you have the ability, I think you're just realizing what you can accomplish. I think that you can see when someone is going to, contribute to their own downfall, and that you can help them understand the value of having self-love and self-care, and kind of recognize, spread your love around so that if they've already kind of hit rock bottom, they can spring up faster and learn to appreciate the new value of the new day, or that they can kind of be more aware of their situation in their environment so they can avoid those types of downfalls. And here you have the Queen of Swords as the underlying card of the clarifying deck here. So to me, it seems that, Taurus, you do have like a balanced heart and mind, and you really do know where you want to put your efforts, and it's connecting with others and making sure that you have enough love for yourself first and foremost. So I'm going to pull a couple of oracle cards here. I'm going to see what else we should know about your magical love. We have endless possibilities. So it seems like for yourself, for others, and I'm going to pull an oracle card to see which keeper of the light can help draw more love into your life. So let's see what we have here. It's Melchizedek, I believe. Melchizedek, higher learning. You have learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further progress. So, as I was saying, it seems that there's something in your past that you have experience with that you were able to overcome, and now you want to connect more with your heart and with others. With this card here, the higher learning, my understanding is if you kind of focus on sacred geometry, or focus on kind of that star there, it'll help kind of get you to kind of zero in on your target and your goals. So this is what I have for you, Taurus. I'm hoping this provides some helpful perspective, and we'll see you next time.